I defeated the dragon. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, thank you. Well, it was nice seeing you.
What is this game? Their faces are dead! We can fix that. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Techno, the #1 channel for your tech tutorials, news, and reviews. My name is Viraj Das, and I want to wish all of you happy holidays. Now, what are we doing in this video, you might ask? Well, if you haven't read the title already, we're going to be exploring Unreal Engine 5.5's amazing new Metahuman audio-to-facial animation feature. It is truly mind-blowing. I can't explain it. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. Now, to actually create some awesome dialogue scenes with Metahumans, of course, we're gonna need dialogue. But I don't want to just record my voice into some random microphone and put that in. That's boring. What we're gonna do is way cooler. So, if I head on over to ChatGPT, I can get it to generate some dialogue for me, put that in, and it's going to be awesome. Now, there is another way to do it with Character AI. You can just call it up. It's one of their new features. But sometimes their chats can go bit haywire. So we're just not going to go with that for now. We're going to use ChatGPT. So the first thing to do is ask it for dialogue. Write some awesome dialogue for a fantasy video game. Yeah. Let's see. Let me just skim over this here.
A few moments later.
A sword is a tool, and spells are but the spark. You carry something greater, child, to resolve. The darkness you face is born of fear, and fear can only be defeated by courage. You will find the strength you need when you stop running from it. Chills. Okay. So from there, just copy and paste that into ElevenLabs. Now, I'm in no way affiliated with any of these websites. I just think this is all amazing technology and completely free. Or they have free tiers. So we just go ahead and paste that in. I'm going to go with the Oliver Haddington voice. And let's just go ahead and generate speech. Let's do this thing.
A sword is a tool, and spells are but the spark. You carry something greater, child. Resolve. The darkness you face is born of fear, and fear can only be defeated by courage. You will find the strength you need when you stop running from it.
Ooh, this is awesome. So from there, all I need to do is just click that download button. I'll save it just on my desktop. We'll give it a name. Dialogue. Yeah. Then if I just go ahead and open that up.
A sword is a tool.
Yep. Everything seems perfect. So, now that we have our audio, there's one more thing we need to do. The new feature only works with WAV files as far as I've tested. So, what we need to do is we just need to find MP3 to WAV. Just any converter. Let's see, Cloud Convert. Select File. And we'll find Dialogue. Convert it to WAV. Make sure. Convert. And BAM! We got our WAV file. Double check that.
A sword is a tool.
Beautiful. Perfection. Now, let's dive into Unreal Engine. Alright, on the Unreal side of things, we are going to need the Metahuman plugin, which is chef's kiss. It's an amazing plugin, and we can just install it by getting it on Fab, as I showed before. And then install to Engine, make sure you have 5.5. I already have it installed, so it won't show up in this list, but that's how you do it, through Fab and then the launcher. But you're also going to need the Bridge plugin, Quixel Bridge, because as of right now, that is the only way to get Metahumans into our project. Once we have all of that, go ahead and launch the engine. Ooh, this is gonna be so awesome.
One eternity later.
Now, inside the launcher, you can choose any of these really, but I'm gonna go with blank for the sake of this tutorial. And I'm gonna call this Metahuman Face, no, Metahuman Audio to Face. Because my naming is amazing and super creative and totally not the most specific thing for this tutorial. And once that loads up, the first thing we can do is go ahead into plugins, which you can access by edit plugins. And then from there, in plugins, make sure we have Quixel Bridge. And boom, mine is already checked there. That's good. But here's where it's gonna break my heart here. Metahuman. No, it's unchecked. How dare they? No, but in all seriousness, go ahead and check that. And then don't restart now, because otherwise you're just wasting your time. Go to Bridge, which you can access by opening the content browser, right-click, add Quixel content. And then first make your Metahuman or choose one of these presets. I have already made mine. Amazing Godwin right here. Cinematic. Download it and then add it, because we need our Metahuman to make Metahumans talk. And this is going to take a bit, so just go ahead, sit back, relax.
6.5 hours later.
And I think we should be good. Go ahead and import, cancel, and then in the content browser, fantastic, we got the Metahumans folder. And then go through this hierarchy. Yours probably won't say Godwin. Yours will say the name of your Metahuman. Go ahead and open that up. Now you will get some problems. Don't worry. Do not fear. That is what we are here for. Missing plugins, missing project settings. Go ahead, just let every place you see enable missing, just go ahead and press enable missing. And then it prompts you to restart. Now, go ahead and you'll never guess this. Restarted. And we're back into Unreal. If I go ahead and open this up, things should be working fine. Just make sure to double check. And the viewport. Ew, we have LEDs on. I mean, that's good. But like, sometimes we don't want them. So make sure to go LED sync, force LED 0 if you want your Metahuman to look fantabulous immediately. And then go ahead and bring your Metahuman into the scene in all its glory. There it is, our Metahuman. Now, it's not going to say anything. Why? Well, first, we haven't done anything, and we don't even have the audio file inside our project. So let's make sure to do that. Go ahead to content, and I'm just going to create audio. I'm just going to call this dialogue, actually, so I can dump all the files in here later on. And then make sure to import your WAV file. See if it works. I'm just going to increase the volume so you guys can hear better.
A sword is a tool.
Perfect. Now, from here, what we need is to make sure that we have this Metahuman animator tab. And we get this actually from the Metahuman plugin. So if you didn't do that, you'll be searching for a while. Then, go ahead, choose Metahuman Performance, because this, it better be a fantastic performance. Now, you can choose whatever prefix you want. I'm going with MP, Metahuman Performance. And then call it whatever you want. Dialogue. Bam. Double click it, enter it, and it's beautiful, even though there's nothing right there. So, what we're going to do is, in input type up here, go ahead, choose depth footage, and change it to audio. Once that happens, you have this audio option. Now, you can scroll through all this, but drag and drop is much more fun. Then, under control rig, yes, you need face control board control rig. And for the visualization mesh, choose the face mesh from your Metahuman. Then go ahead, spam yes wherever it says, wherever it gives you the option. And there it is in all its glory. Then, go ahead and press process. Wait. Take it in for a moment. Now press process. Ooh, things are happening. Now I'm not going to play it right now because you won't get it in all its glory here. So, go ahead and export animation. Export it to dialogue. And keep in mind, this I am showing you the long way around just for the further customizability if you're building a game or just anywhere later down the road. Keep everything default. Spam create. And get out of animation mode. Right there. We have our animation, which can then be put into a level sequence. So go ahead, create a cinematics folder. Oh yeah. Go in and call this cinematic. Amazing name, guys. I know. Then drag in your metahuman into the sequencer, and we do not want the control rigs, because if you have your control rigs, the face animation will not play. Then all we need to do now is sorry. Hold on. There we go. Okay. All we need to do now is click on the plus button next to face, choose animation, and choose the animation we just exported. And oh yeah. Now it's not just a talking head. We got the entire metahuman. Then from there, oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Except you might notice something missing when I hit play. Alright, the face is moving, but there's no audio. How dare they? Don't worry, I got you. Go ahead and drag the audio file from the content browser into the sequencer, and if everything lines up correctly and adjusting as needed, there we go. When we play it, this should be amazing.
A sword is a tool, and spells are but the spark. You carry something greater, child. Resolve. The darkness you face is born of fear, and fear can only be defeated by courage. You will find the strength you need when you stop running from it.
Fantastic! Now, I will note, as of right now, the model that they use is not really great at the eyes, which is why we get this very, very uncanny glare throughout. But, as you can see, there are, like, slight movements in the eyebrows and stuff. And in my testing, I did notice that they did get some parts every so often blinking. But hopefully down the road, they will make the eyes much better, much more expressive. Alright, back to you, Outro Barrage. Now, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you learned something, and if you did, please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, share this video, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Now, I want to wish all of you guys happy holidays from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you guys in the next video.